My goal is for us to stop putting our healthy hair care journey in the hands of other people. I want you to take 100% full control of your hair growth. Why not? Nobody's gonna know your hair like you know your hair. So what's up, people? Jheri J here. This is part 2 to my 5 top struggles with my natural hair. If you haven't seen that video, no worries, it'll be linked in the cards. Let's get into it. So let's talk about knowing what I know now, what I think people should focus on more than what my struggles were when I first started. So you know what, let's count down, because number 1 is going to be like extremely important. So let's start with number 5. So number 5 would be the products. And you know, I cringe when people ask me like, what products do you use? What products do you use? But I used to ask this question too when I was a newly natural, like I said. But I cringe because everybody hair is different. Like, everybody hair is different. You can be 4C, but are you high porosity or low porosity? I mean, that stuff makes a difference. The other thing that makes a difference is how you want your hair to feel. Me personally, I don't moisturize midweek. So the products that I use have to last at least 7 to 9 days. In this case, 14 days, because I went 2 weeks. But because I don't moisturize midweek, I want heavier products that I can feel by day 15. But you may be different. You may be different. You may be, you know, one of those naturals who moisturize every 4 days, and it's not wrong or right. It's our preferences. You know what I'm trying to say. That's why I kind of like, when people ask me what products to use. Yet I realize that it is very important. So I think my next video is going to be my actual staple products. I'm not really getting far here in this detangling while talking on this video, but I think my next video is going to be my staple products before I start reviewing other products on my channel, so you know what I'm working with. So my second thing, oh wait, we going top to bottom. Okay, you know what, number 4. Okay, so number 4 for me would be technique. I mean, when you moisturize your hair, what are you doing afterwards? Do you just, you know, let it be like a wash and go, or do you twist it up? Your technique also includes, what kind of material are you sleeping on? Are you sleeping on satin material, silk material, or are you sleeping on cotton? I mean, it's a lot of things that go into how you apply products, what you do after you apply those products, how you treat your natural hair throughout the week. It's easy for moisture to evaporate when your hair is loose like this. Are you wearing a twist out 4 out of 5 days of the week? Like, what is your technique? Number 3 will be shifting your focus from how much your hair actually grows to how much length you're retaining. It kind of goes hand in hand with technique, yet the focus on shifting your mindset from, okay, how many inches do I grow a week? How many inches do I grow a year? How many inches do I grow a day? To, what can I do to already retain the hair that's already on my head? Like, how can I stop unnecessary breakage? You learn when you do hit these walls, and when you do make these mistakes, you learn what not to do. So don't think of it as a failure. Think of it as a learning curve. And it's okay. It truly is. Your setbacks are just learning experiences, period. Number 2 would be deep conditioning. Deep conditioning on a weekly basis, especially when you're just starting out, because your little hair is your ends, right? I mean, your TWA, whatever they call it, small teeny weeny afro. I don't know what that stands for, but you want those strands to be strong because you want them to stand for you as long as possible. And the only way I feel that that can happen is if you heal your hair from the inside out. And the only way to do that is deep conditioning on a regular, consistent base, schedule, routine, whatever you want to call it. In the beginning, my hair was coily and weak. And I feel like the only way to make your hair strong is to deep condition, simply put. So the number one thing with what I think naturals should focus on is their self-image. That is so important. So important. Like, if you don't love yourself, if you don't love the way you look, if you're not confident in who you are, it shows. There's no way to fake how you feel about you long term. And believe me, I know. Like, I know from hair to relationships to, weight gain and, just physical appearance, how you feel about you on the inside makes a difference in how you view your natural hair, makes a difference in how healthy your relationships are with others, makes a difference in how you treat yourself. And if you are telling yourself that your hair is ugly, wrong or right, I'll just snap this strand, ain't that about wrong or right, your hair is ugly. If you're not in love with your natural hair, I encourage you to, one, keep watching my videos so we can get there. Two, tell me, what is it going to take? Like, what difference do you want to see to begin that journey? Three, start being nice to yourself. Compliment yourself. You're beautiful. Nobody on this earth have your fingerprints. That's amazing. Your self-talk to loving yourself. And truly, it takes practice. It takes practice. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. Just like your hair is not going to grow 10 inches overnight. Please know that for y'all who using this Vicks Vapor Rub. But just know that type of change is not going to happen overnight. Yet, you have to begin somewhere. And that starts with telling yourself, today, I love me. Don't give up on your journey. I want you to post in the comments below what struggles you are faced with so that I know how best to help you. I can tell you what my struggles are, but that's my journey. What are your struggles? What is your story? How can I help you? That's the reason why I'm ratchet nails. Jesus Christ. Don't do your hair. Oh. Don't do your hair with the ratchet nails.